Okay, hello everyone. Now, if you want to change all the oil in your transmission, the whole 9 liters, see that there? You take that hose there, the top radiator cooler hose. All right, can you see it? All right, this thing is to point with it with something. Anyway, you take that. This one here. See it there? You screw that off, put a hose in it and get a bucket, and that way you put the car in neutral, you turn it on, and when all the oil stops coming out, you should have close enough to like 95% of the oil changed. Now, when you want to put it back in, you have to go to the bottom radiator hose, put a hose in and put it in a 4 liter and pump out. The bottom radiator hose is right at the bottom there. Sometimes you can get away filling the torque converter without doing that, but 90% of the times you have to actually refill the torque converter through that bottom radiator hose. And that's why most of the people that you see on YouTube only drop the sump and take out like 5 liters, 5.5 liters, you know, to do the service. It's also very important you clean those magnets really good. All right, so this is how it's done. All right, make sure this is, see it there? That's it there. All right, you unscrew it, put a hose in it and turn it on, and all the oil will go into a bucket. And then opposite way, you have to take the bottom hose out, put a tight hose in, put it in a 4 liter and turn it on. You'll have to put about 2 to 3 liters into the torque converter. The rest will just empty out on its own. That's how you do the full oil change, and believe me, it's a hell of work. Now, if you're the type of person who does a service every 60,000 kilometers, you can do that. But if you don't do a service every 60,000 kilometers, there is a chance that when you empty out all the oil and put new oil in, it won't go into gear. It keeps slipping because it needs some of that old clutch to grab onto the gears. Like this one, I'd say I had never done a service. It's done about 270,000, and I think, you know, you could see the oil was black as soot. The car's fixed itself. Now, the car has fixed itself. Now, what happened before, as I was driving, what I think it's from, I'd say that the oil filter was very badly blocked. I inspected the wires in the back. So a lot of those wires, you know, they wear away over the years. And, well, there's no problem in them. Now the problem seems to have disappeared. It's driving very nicely. But other than that, I suggest, unless you service, like I said, your automatic every 60,000 kilometers, don't only empty the sump. If you like this one, if I do it, there's a very high chance it'll slip, in which case I'll just empty out half the oil and put some of the old oil back in. Okay, thank you, goodbye.